Hey everybody, who's ready to go fishing? So today I'm going to show you how to hook up crickets to go fishing with crickets for bluegill, brim, crappie, whatever you're going to fish for. So this is some of the hooks I use. This is a pack of 100 size 8. This is a size 6 pack of 10. These are a size 4 pack of 10. These are the bobbers that I use a lot. I also use the longer balsam floats. These are just some split shot you might want to have. And then these are some Aberdeen, a little bit shorter hooks that you could use. So that's all of that. And we'll get some of the different things. You can get crickets lots of different ways. You can get them in a round carrier like this, which makes it really easy to get them in and out. Or you can get the little short ones that you can open the end and pull them out one at a time. They also make that in a little bit bigger version that works really good. So those are ways to carry crickets. You can even carry them in a bag or a Coke bottle with a couple of holes poked in it. There's tons of different things. Anything you can carry them in will be fine. So we're going to hook up some crickets here. I'm going to use these size 6. And if you're wondering why I got bandages on 2 fingers, I have eczema. And so I've always got a bad spot on one of my hands. So I just covered those up with the Band-Aids so we wouldn't be looking at that. So here's my hook. And there's several different ways we're going to hook these crickets today. So there's lots of different ways you can hook them. And we're going to talk about 5 or 6 different ways today. And if you stay to the end, I'll show you a really funny way that some people do it. They think is better than others. So the first way is going to be the collar. That's where you go right behind his head. And you go under that little collar like that. And you can see that he's pretty lively. He's hooked good. The only thing I don't like about this is it does leave him wide open to be just stolen off of that hook, but he's definitely very lively. He's going to run around with that hook while we hook the next one. Next one we're going to do is just the abdomen. So this is another way people like to hook them. They just hook them right here in the back of the abdomen, which barely hooks them, okay? You can see that leaves them real lively and they crawl all over the hook. So that's way number 2. And that works real good too. It's just it leaves the cricket real exposed to be stolen. Now way number 3 is people hook them through the leg. And let me tell you, this is probably my least favorite way because I mean, they can come off so easy. I actually got his abdomen instead of his leg. All right, let's try that again. We're going to hook him in the leg. So hooking him in the leg is probably one of my least favorite ways because they just come off so easy. But I'm going to show you that anyway. Got a good cricket here. Maybe he's got a good leg. There's his leg. Gonna poke through his leg. And there he is. And he's gonna be perfectly lively. He's just gonna be likely to get stolen off. Now this is my favorite way. You face the cricket towards you. You go in at his thorax. You thread him down. And you come out his abdomen. That's how I like to do it because the panfish are always trying to eat this abdomen. That's what they want. If you got a cricket that doesn't have any abdomen left and he's just head and legs, you can throw him off because they do not want that cricket. Unless they're really feeding good, they are not going to take that cricket. And then there's several variations of that. People take them and they just put them in at the thorax and they just come right back out. That's another way people do it. That one's pretty good, except it leaves the thorax wide open to be stolen. So guys, let's recap for just a minute. So one interesting thing, we waited about 10 minutes ran and changed my bandage because that was coming off. But I want you to show you they're all still lively. Too lively for me to pick up still. This is the guy that is collar hook. This is the guy that was leg hooked. Now you see his hook here, and there's his leg, and there he is. So the leg hook, like I said, is not my favorite way. It does keep them really lively, but man, they don't last as long on the hook because the leg comes off, and it leaves them really vulnerable. This is the back hook. Oh, so that other, yeah, was the collar hook. So yeah, this is the collar hook. And this one is either the back or the abdomen. See how the collar is just through the little collar behind his neck, and he's perfectly fine. Just no real good abdomen protection. This guy here is the back hook. You can see he's good shape. They've crawled around a good bit while I was gone. This is the belly hook, which is my favorite. This is the abdomen hook, which we talked about, leaves them really lively, but also stolen in one hit from a good brim. And this is the just midsection through the thorax and right back out behind it hook. And last but not least, I'm going to attempt to show you the controversial, crazy hook that some people like to do. So guys, what I've got here is some 3/16 and some 1/4 inch orthodontic rubber bands people use with braces. And I'm going to attempt to show you how to do this. I did it one time practicing, so let's see if I can do it now. A pair of tweezers with a rubber band on it. So you get a cricket. Get him turned around here where you want him. Set the hook either under him or on his back. And I'm actually going to use his belly. Okay. Then I'm going to use the hook and this rubber band, and I'm going to stretch it over him. And then I'm going to try and slip the rubber band back out. Well, that was a fail. I probably don't have the dexterity. I'm going to try and show you. Rest the cricket on the hook. Take the hook. Slide the rubber band onto the cricket. And there you go. That's a rubber banded cricket. And see, I don't think he's any more lively doing this to him than he was when we hooked him through. I mean, he actually looks a little worse. Anyway, you can spin him around however you want him on the hook. He is mounted with a rubber band, and that actually was a 3/16 dental rubber band. So if you want to try some of that at home, listen, they're crickets and some brim's going to eat them. So I don't think it's worth all the time and effort to rig them like this. But hey, it's a method that I found on the internet that people recommended. So I just wanted to show you. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you love fishing, please subscribe.